All right. Well, it's time to talk DVD releases with the folks over at Suncoast and Tangela Thomas and Mark Pylan. They join us. Thanks for joining us, of course, and we're going to talk DVDs.
Yes. Probably the big one we have today, well, we didn't have any huge releases, but Shadow Dancer. That one, I haven't seen any of these except for the classics we'll get to in a minute. Shadow Dancer looks really good. It's a woman that's a terrorist in England, gets arrested, but they make a deal with her to spy on her family, who is also terrorists, to turn in information. Once she agrees to do that, they start suspecting someone is turning them in. So it's a cat and mouse game between her and her family now.
Okay, interesting.
And that one looks good. We also have The Killing Season with Robert De Niro and John Travolta. John Travolta's a tourist that comes across a reclusive ex-military man, and they start to get to be friends, and then it starts becoming apparent there's more to why he's there in the story. We also have the 2 TV seasons, NCIS season 10 and the new season of NCIS Los Angeles. Scary Movie 5. The name pretty much says it all with that. It's Charlie Sheen, Lindsay Lohan, Ashley Tisdale, and a bunch of other actors are thrown in there.
Pretty
Epic.
funny. Okay.
We have some for the kids, over the whole family. Epic. That's probably the biggest title we have today. It's got Amanda Seyfried, Beyonce Knowles, and even Steven Tyler about a teenage girl that gets recruited by the fairyland to come help save the Leaf people from some bad warriors.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, we've been playing that one in the store. That one looks pretty good. We also had Disney release 2 classics today, Peter Pan and Return to Neverland, which is probably the only Disney sequel that they put out that actually went to the theaters. It's not like a lot of people kind of give Disney a bad rap about their made-for-video sequels. This one actually went to the movie theater. I've seen both of them. It's actually a pretty good sequel to it.
Okay.
We also have No Place on Earth, which is a documentary. Originally takes place in World War II. It's a Jewish family that when they were running from the Nazis, they hid in an underground cave. And some archaeologists have come across the cave and found out, just pretty much are trying to figure out how they actually survived down there. It even talks with some of the survivors in it. And then the other big one we have today, a CD, the soundtrack from a new series of movies called The Mortal Instruments. I don't want to really say it's the new Twilight, but it's pretty much the big series of books that they've turned into a series of movies. The first one that's starting, I think, within the next couple of weeks, the movie's supposed to start in theaters.
Okay, well, I'm a big fan of Twilight, so this is a new version of it. All right, and so, off the cuff question, what are some maybe movies that people come in that you're like, wow, I hadn't thought about that movie in years?
Let's see, recently I would say Crybaby is one.
Okay.
We have a lot of them.
That's a good one.
I'm trying to think of any other big ones. Can you think of any?
Things that are out of print. Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah, Drop Dead Fred. We had someone come asking about Mary Poppins today, which Mary Poppins is actually coming back out for its 50th anniversary.
Okay, so the original, sometime. It's not a remake.
Right. I think they said it was in December that one's supposed to finally come back out. Some upcoming releases we have coming out next week. The Walking Dead season 3 comes out. Also, some we're taking reservations on, World War Z, Star Trek, which those are going to be at a very low price.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let's see what else. Superman, Man of Steel is coming out this fall.
Iron Man 3.
And also Fast and the Furious 6 is coming out in December.
All right. Well, Suncoast, come in and get the deals.
Yes.
All right. Thank you both so much for joining us. We'll be right back after the break.